Hello and welcome back to Realm of Thrones, and indeed, look at where we are now. Oh yes, we're in the north of north. Yeah, very far, very far. And indeed, what we're going to do is we're going to try to get some giants. Now, I actually wanted to show you this before it went away. I don't know what is actually causing this. And usually I'd have an answer most of the time. You know, I've played the game for many years. I should know most things about it. However, in this case, I have no idea. Maybe one of you knows. I actually don't have any clue. So yeah, we're going to see it. So you may be wondering, what is it? Well, you'll see. Okay, so I'm going to start moving. Now take a look at my money. Take a look at my money. We have 993,000. I just got 155,000 in cash. And I don't know why. I mouse over here, and it shows me policies. And then it shows me settlement income. So why am I all of a sudden making 18,000 from policies and making 121,000 from settlement income? I couldn't tell you. The only thing that I have done is take Dreadfort. That's the only thing that I've done, with the exception of, a bunch of my armies having taken, a couple of the other castles in the area. But that's it. I don't actually have ownership over those. They basically voted me in to have Dreadfort, because apparently I have Winterfell, I assume that that's the reason why they did that. But I wanted to show you this because this is absolutely ridiculous. And I just wanted you to see exactly what's going on here. But the policies was the thing that was actually going to be giving me that 150,000 or whatever it was, and then it transferred into settlement income, apparently. I don't know. Anyway, I've basically just been walking along here. Obviously, apart from the siege at Dreadfort, I literally just sold stuff. That's it. I literally just sold stuff as best as I could. As you can see, there you go, another 63,000 right there. And we are going to go and speak to the guy. Yes, we're going to actually do. Can we? Well, this is a bit of a problem, isn't it? Yes, this is a bit of a troublesome situation. All right, so wait. Let me actually just see here. Is it actually a troublesome situation? Maybe it's okay, because technically what I could do is I could make our wife into a party. She's 38 now, actually, hilariously enough. Wow, it's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a while. We literally got married when it was 310, and what is it now? 320. It's been 10 years. Wow. Okay. Wow. I never would have expected that. But yeah. Basically, what we could do now is we can actually create a party out of our wife, potentially, and that might be cool. What do you think? I think that's kind of cool. She's going to be pretty terrible. Across the board, basically. Her stats are not exactly great, but it's okay because we can just give her a huge amount of really, really good troops. I'm not sure if this is really going to do anything for her, to be honest, because I don't know. She's going to be following us anyway, so I suppose it's not really that big of a deal. Do I want to give her the captains of the King's Guard? Yeah, sure, why not? Westerland's Banner Knights, let's give her these. The Dornish Vipers. We'll give her some Black Goats and some of those guys, and Valarian Sea Guards, and there you go. Alright, so that's obviously fantastic. Done. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to create an army. This is going to be very, very easy for us. And we're just going to add her to the party. There we go. As you can see, all of our parties doing fantastically. All of our armies, should we say, doing fantastically. And what we're going to do is we are very quickly going to have to go in here and actually deal with the giants. Hello there, sir. Okay, so I want 10. There we go. And no, you can't just walk away, you absolute imbecile. I will be taking another 10, thank you. There we go. Okay, how many can I actually get? I can get quite a lot, so let's try to get a significant number. Yes, a very, very large amount. I do want to try to get a couple of clans, by the way. So, because the north has been eliminated now, I didn't do it, but someone else did. That's why I went over to Dreadfort afterwards. Okay, so let's leave. Let's see how much we actually have now. Should be pretty good, right? We should have a decent number now. We only, really? Are you serious? We only have 400? I'm actually very surprised. I thought we'd have a lot more than that. Wow, okay. So, apparently, I need to do more. I need to get more giants. Okay, that's crazy. I didn't actually expect me to need to spend so much, but yeah, sure, alright. Why not? I mean, I'm making so much cash from our settlements now for some reason, that it might make sense, right? Okay, there we go. I think that should be enough. And is it? Is it enough? No, it is still not enough. Okay, wait. We still have... okay, no, it is actually enough now, because we can just do a little bit of recruiting, a little bit of converting, as it were. And where are our giants? There we go. We have 130 giants now, which is actually pretty nice. I'm going to put them at the top there. Make sure that they get into the battle as soon as possible. We're just going to wait here for a little bit of time there. As you can see, we are still getting 70,000 in cash. And we now have an army of 615, which is quite nice. That's a pretty nice, pretty nice number. Technically, I could stay here and just continue selling in the marketplace here and trying to get as many giants as possible. But, I think 130 sounds pretty decent to me. I was actually thinking of attacking the Night's Watch because they only have one fief remaining, but do I care? Do I care? Not really, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really make much sense. Oh, we also have gold grass? Okay, apparently. Do we? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm having so many votes being called recently that I am literally so confused right now. There's so much stuff going on. Anyway, once we have fully ascertained what's going on here, let's actually see. All right, so yeah. So you can see here, there's a massive amount of skirmishing going on in the Baratheon territories, and I believe that is actually it, if you can believe it. Apart from the fact that the Riverlands are still here, they have basically just left us alone the entire time, which I have to admit is very, very smart of them, to be honest. I mean, I think that's very smart of them, at the very least. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to go and speak to... actually, I don't even know whether I have enough to be able to get him. I don't think I do, actually. Yes, I don't think I do right now. I think he is a tier 6 clan, so it's probably going to be a good idea for me to have at least 300,000 before we do anything with him. But... yeah, that, what is his name again? The Umber guy? Great John? Is it Great John or something like that? I don't know. I can't remember now, but yeah. I think something like that would be pretty cool. And it's going to take me a long time to get down here. Funnily enough, my herding penalty is not even there anymore, because I actually did... I did sell quite a lot of horses before we came into this area, because I knew it was going to be slow going, but yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, we are actually going to make our way down to House Baratheon territory, and we will try to absolutely destroy them extremely... yeah, I mean, you could see here, look at this, we're actually doing extremely well here. Someone is doing absolutely amazingly. This guy right here. Yeah, this guy is doing great. This fellow is also traveling to Golden Tooth to defend. I wish we could see what they see. Unfortunately, we're not seeing anything. We can't see anything of what they're doing. We can only see their numbers. And as you can see, they do seem to be attacking someone. Yes, indeed they are. Look at this. We can observe from very far away. Yeah, I'm sure they're going to be absolutely fine. I mean, they should be absolutely fine, right? I mean, literally, they have 1,300 people. There's no way they're going to fail. There should be basically no possibility for that. Okay, so let's make our way into Castle Black here. Really? How long is it taking me to go here? It's literally from A to B is taking me 10 years somehow. But yeah. Anyway, Castle Black doesn't really have that much in the way of money, even though the prosperity of this place is absolutely insane. As you can see, 12,000. And funnily enough, I don't know why I didn't take this. Why didn't I take this? Why is this not mine? I don't know why. I'm not sure why I didn't take it, but yeah, I mean, it's anyone's guess, right? It's anyone's guess. So, yeah, I don't even know who has this. Who has this? Valero? I have no idea who that is. But yeah, a lot of the fiefs in the north have massive prosperity, by the way, so it's probably because they've basically not been touched. Alright, so we've got 21 relation with this fellow, and now we can say, now that your realm has fallen, mine could use your sword. And he says, look at that, I will join your cause. And it's only 250,000 actually, so not insanely expensive at the very least. And indeed, we can go down and we can actually find some more people that might actually end up joining us. I think there are a couple here. We might be able to get this guy. Yeah, he's clan tier 5. Does he have good relation with me though? Yes, he does. This is great. So we can actually get him too. And that's going to be another 250,000, so it should be absolutely fine. There you go. Nice. Look at that. 2 additional clans have now joined us. Wow. All right. This is a crazy amount of people, and I can't actually imagine. I mean, yeah, I can actually imagine it because we've seen this time and time again in the series so far. Enemies are just coming out the wazoo, really, aren't they? They literally just do whatever they can to pop out of the proverbial clown car over and over again, and, well, I suppose this is no different. So yes, you can see here, we might have a problem. We might indeed have a bit of a sally out on our hands. I'm actually a little bit worried about that, to be honest. Yeah, if they actually form an army and they come over here, we might have a problem. Alright, so we got some assistance here at Lannisport, and indeed, this is gonna be a big one. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a very, very big one right here. Okay, so we're also getting some giant archers to reinforce, obviously, and well, they only have the militia and a load of vassals. Yes, they have so many vassals here, so this is gonna be. I'm pretty sure we're going to be okay, because we do have double their numbers, because obviously one of our allies decided to come along and actually help us for once, you know, which is pretty nice of them. But, obviously, well, it's not a foregone conclusion here. It's a little bit more like, well, let's just see what happens. It's very, very likely that we will be okay, because we've taken down the walls, there's no garrison, they only have militia, you know, all that wonderful stuff. We have a bunch of giants, of course. Giants really do make a big difference. Let's be a little bit careful here. Nice. Okay. Yeah, let me actually just switch to my two-handed here. Is this actually going to do anything? It doesn't seem like it, to be honest. What? How do they have black goat sacrifices here? This is crazy. They've got Giscari Queen's Guards as well. This is insane. Okay, well, it should be okay, right? Should be absolutely fine. All I need to do is just hit the people that don't have shields up, and then we should be all good, right? That should be absolutely fine. And if I can actually manage to make that work, then I'll be very pleased. I would like to give this fief to one of the people that don't actually have fiefs, because obviously, as you saw, we did add 2 additional clans to our faction, and they don't have anything yet, because I haven't been able to capture anything yet. You know, this is literally the first thing that I have tried to take since adding them to the ranks. What? How does this guy block that? I don't know, but he's magical. He's magical because he's wearing very magical armor, as you can tell. He's got some very colorful magical armor. That's what's going on there. Okay, so, wait a second. Oh, these are all crossbowmen. Okay, that would be very painful to get hit by, but thankfully, my sword is very painful for them. Oh, yes. There we go. That's what we like to see. Okay, yeah, so, otherwise, as you can quite clearly tell, this is absolutely slaughtering. An absolute slaughter for the moment. I have to be a little bit careful here. Funnily enough, I can take some pretty big damage here. Thankfully, these guys don't really know how to fight that well. It's kind of hoping... yeah, this is bad. It's kind of hoping that these guys would not do that annoying thing that the AI tends to do, where anyone... well, basically anyone on the open side is always going to attack me, whereas the people on the other side, where I'm actually attacking and hitting, they're always going to be blocking. You know, it's very... shall we say, coordinated. very coordinated, and maybe a little bit too coordinated for militia. Because if you think about it, militia are, well, just a little bit a step above regular civilians, right? Should be, normally. But yeah, anyway, they shouldn't be that organized, in my opinion, in comparison to, you know, King's Guards and Unsullied and stuff like that. Because all those guys are super disciplined and, you know, very, shall we say, you know, locked in. Whereas militia, not so much. So yeah, that kind of thing, yeah, not exactly great for me. But yeah, that is indeed a victory for us. As you can see, the enemy has completely run away. And then there it is. Yes, we eliminated 1,000 people in literally minutes. Like, not even what was it? Was it 2 minutes? 3 minutes? It can't have been that long, right? Can't have been that long. It felt like that was a lot quicker than anticipated. Okay, wait a minute. We're going in with the giant archers. Nah. We're not going to go in with the giant archers. We're going with the Tyroshi Corsairs. That sounds pretty good to me. There you go. 134 renown. I'm obviously going to be capturing every single one. They have a huge amount of people here, so I might as well capture as many as possible. And we're going to obviously take as many of their prisoners as possible too. And as you can see, we did rescue some people as well. Apparently, I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize we did that, but yeah, we did, apparently. And, oh, 126,000. Yes, I will donate all of this. I will donate all of this, apart from maybe the... yeah, I'm going to take the food. And then we'll donate the rest of it. 126,000 being donated right now. Absolutely perfect. And as you can see, obviously, Lannisport is amazing, and the prosperity is also very, very good. Hopefully, we can stabilize it quite quickly, and then whoever takes ownership of it can make some good inroads. We can obviously sell some things here as well. As you can see, I've actually been attempting to sell stuff. But yeah, you can see just how much I actually have. I mean, maybe it's actually not even that much anymore. But yeah, anyway, I've just been selling every single time I'm near a town. And, well, it seems to be going relatively decently, I suppose. But yes. Anyway, what we're going to do is I'm obviously going to go to the tavern in just a second and sell our prisoners. But I would like to drop off a little bit of, you know, just a little bit of food here. Just to make sure they have a small amount. I don't think it's probably going to be, you know, that useful for them, but hopefully it will be a little bit, just a small amount good for them. And otherwise, let's just sell all of this. I want to make sure we get rid of all of those before we move on, otherwise I'm going to be losing more than just these fellows. And there we go. That's it. That's all I can do. 60,000. Actually, not bad. Pretty decent amount of cash right there. Yeah, those are the times when you're probably going to be getting a decent amount when you have some high tier units thrown in there. Because otherwise, you're mostly going to be getting around 30,000 if it's just a militia. Because they are, well, I mean, clearly, you know, they're very low level. But yeah, we have 79 people that can level up right there. Very, very nice. So let's get 79 giant archers. We now have 97 of these guys. This is going to be absolutely crazy. And now that we've taken Lannisport, this is what's currently going on, as you can see. And Hornvale was actually taken by the Riverlands. Oh, that's funny. All right. Yeah, so... Well, I obviously do want to... yeah, we can't really go down there just yet. Okay, so I guess what I should do is we should take a look at the stats of these two fiefs and then make the decision based on that. So let's take a look at Casterly Rock, first of all. Only 1,100. Okay, that's basically nothing. And 3,000. Oh, wow. Okay, that's not very good at all. So Lannisport was the right decision for me to take. Okay, so I guess I will go into Casterly Rock then. Why not? I think that probably means, you know, we could probably take that relatively quickly. Maybe. I don't know. It very much depends, I suppose. Now, let's see who's actually going to get this. Yep, it's going to be Great John Umber. There we go. We're going to be giving it to him. And we also have another person that is probably going to be getting... probably Casterly Rock at this point. I would like to go and take Case, because it is obviously a town, and I have said to you in the past, towns, fundamentally, one of the best things you can take first if you're if you're on a path to eliminate a particular faction. Alright, so we're gonna go into Casterly Rock here. Basically, the only reason why I'm going in here instead of auto-resolving is because I want to see the map. I want to see if you know, if it's a unique scene or something like that, because, yeah, there we go. Yeah, it is indeed. And it looks fantastic. Oh yes, it's looking great. It's looking very, very fun. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We've obviously got massive amounts of giant archers this time. It looks hilarious. Absolutely looks so funny. Okay, so let's see what I can do here. Oh, wow. Oh, they are not hugging the wall very tightly at all. I am actually kind of surprised by that. I would have expected them to be right up against it, but apparently not. Okay, nice hits. Nice hits. Nice headshot. Very good. Another nice headshot. No, never mind. Another nice headshot right there. I think that was a headshot at least. I mean, I did 102 damage. I mean, it should have been a headshot to be honest, but there you go. Nice. We killed one of our own people. Well, we didn't. We didn't actually kill him. We just did damage. Wow. They are literally getting knocked back from the sheer force of our giant archers. That is actually incredible. And there is Vicon Pike. Vicon Pike. Don't we have a Vicon? Vicon Picon? Yeah, I think we have him, but that's kind of weird. That's a companion. Alright. Well, whatever the case. My confusion notwithstanding, we should be absolutely fine here. This is a nice layout. I do actually appreciate this layout because it has some uniqueness to it. I do appreciate that in comparison to the standard, you know, quote-unquote, the standard layout for castles. Ooh, very nice, actually. Look at this. There's another section of wall here, and obviously we had some people come in from this particular area, and look, there's even a gate. I mean, they went all out with this one, that's for sure. And I believe that is indeed a victory for us as well. Of course it is. I mean, there's only, what, 250 militia here? Something like that. Yeah, 250 militia and a handful of people from Quentin's party. Not sure what Quentin was doing here, to be honest, but there you go. Yeah, so we also have a number of people we can convert. We've got more giant archers to level up. Very nice. And, ooh... wait a minute. These guys. They look pretty fun. Alright, let's get them. And can we actually get... Ooh, wait a minute. Guardian of the Rock. They look very cool. Gotta say that. Alright, let's get them, shall we? Let's get a little bit of them, at least. I'm not going to take all of them, obviously, because I don't really want to hobble my way over to the town. That would be extremely annoying. So what we're going to do now is we will literally just take all of this, because it's only 18,000 experience. I think that 18,000 is really not very good for me personally. And what we're actually going to do is we are going to pillage this time. Usually I don't pillage any villages or any towns, castles, whatever. Usually I don't do that because it reduces the level, you know, of the... well, I think Devastate actually does that more often. Or should we say it does it more. And... I didn't really want to do that. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to actually save here because I'd like to speak to Damion Lannister. Let's actually see what's actually going on there. Damion? I don't know how they pronounce it. But yeah, we're going to actually go in and see what he has to say because it would be quite... if it crashes, then it crashes. It didn't. There we go. I'm interested in recruiting some of your household guard. Seeing as you're the Lord of Casterly Rock, our men are at your disposal. Okay, so I can literally recruit these Casterly Rock guards. I obviously won't do that, because there is no need for me to do that, and I'm also, I think, maxed out. I think I will be maxed out very, very soon, nevertheless. So we probably don't want to do that, but it's very cool that we can. And I'm assuming that fellow that we could have spoken to in Mormont Keep, I think we probably could have probably could have recruited their household guards as well from that guy. So as you can see, these are the Castle Rock guards. You can recruit them at tier 2, and then they will obviously level up into whatever you want them to be, but generally they are better, becoming pikemen and various other melee based units. So that sounds pretty cool to me. Anyway, so Castle Rock's gonna obviously be oh wow, how many times have we actually captured Golden Tooth now? Literally, we have captured Golden Tooth so many times, so much so that it has 201 prosperity. I mean, really, 201 prosperity. I mean, come on, that is just that is just terrible, isn't it? That is just absolutely awful. Okay, so how many? Oh, they have so many people in the garrison. This is absolutely hilarious. And Tywin is here. Tywin is actually here? This is crazy. Okay. I actually thought he was dead. Sorry to tell you, sir. He is 81. That must be a record. That must surely be a record, because I don't think I've ever seen anyone live to 81, with the exception of our own characters. I think my Khuzait Khanate series was probably the longest series we've had in regards to time taken, maybe in comparison to maybe Shokuho as well. I'm not entirely sure how long past then either, but yeah, that's actually pretty insane. So 81, wow. Okay, yeah. So owner of Castle Rock. Let's see who's gonna. Yeah, there we go. Mr. Glover. Mr. Glover is going to do that, and. Well, with the exception of lethal weapons, we actually have the ability to hopefully starve these guys out. I technically could just go for it, as in, I could just auto-resolve this, because these guys literally are going to get starved out really, really fast. The garrison is going to be gone in a matter of moments, and as you can see, the garrison is extremely strong. They have 51 Westerlands Banner Knights. They would be able to put up a pretty decent fight, if I do say so myself. So, would be pretty harsh. Would be pretty harsh to go in there and actually try to take it. But, you know, we're not going to do that. We're just going to try to make this as painful as possible for House Baratheon, even though they haven't really been that much of a nemesis for us. You know, in comparison to the Vale. Let us not speak their name. Thank you. But yes, House Baratheon has been a little bit more casual of an enemy in comparison. And Dawn, even more so, actually. Dawn has been very, very casual indeed. Alright, so as you can see, we actually have, I think that's pretty much Daenerys. Daenerys is actually in this army here. Very, very surprising. Golden Grove? Are you serious right now? Wait a minute. Is that the same place? Am I getting mixed up between two golden areas, or two golden fiefs or something like that? Anyway, we're basically just going to auto-resolve this. That is going to be an instant victory right there. And we are obviously rescuing some people as well. I'm not going to be taking any prisoners here either, because I am maxed out. And well, there's not really any point. 231 people. Yeah, not really something I'm interested in at the moment. And we are indeed going to be, of course, taking the loot. And the question is, do we want to pillage or show mercy? If I show mercy, I'm going to lose relation with people. Yes, you see, I'm going to lose relation with some of the members of the army that have just helped us out here. So that's not going to be particularly good. Oh, sell me actually increases. Oh, yeah, there are a couple of people that actually increase. Oh, that's not too bad then. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I was actually expecting everyone to start hating me because I'm showing mercy all the time, but, you know, for me personally, I don't really like doing that whole pillage thing. Okay, so, yeah, this is what we're currently looking like right now. And, yeah, Golden Grove, yeah, that is the same one. It continually gets taken and then retaken. Oh, yeah, Golden Tooth as well. So there are two golden ones. That's actually quite funny. And, yeah, so apart from that, we also have Fair Castle available, as well as Crake Hall. And then we have a number of other castles down here. Obviously, that's going to be, I think, probably pretty simple, don't you think? Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.